Hi, this is Joe from MaxMMA.com, and I am here with Corey and Mike, the owners of Western New York, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and Kickboxing. We're going to talk to them about what they do here and about their fight team, WNY MMA Fight Club. You're up first, Corey. Tell us about what you do here at Western New York, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and Kickboxing.
We teach all the disciplines of mixed martial arts, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I teach all the boxing and the kickboxing. I trained boxing. I started boxing when I was 9. I trained under kickboxer Amir Abdallah and Olympic boxer Jerome Coffey. So I teach all the boxing, all the kickboxing. Mike here teaches the Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and the submission wrestling. We have Stone Horse. He teaches our Muay Thai program. He trains UFC fighter Johnny Bones Jones, Mike Nascenzio, WEC fighter John Franchi. So
wow, that's pretty impressive. So you've got the trainer of John Bones Jones, undefeated UFC fighter, here to teach Muay Thai at your camp.
Yes, sir. Camp,
training center. Let's call it both, because you train fighters that are both amateurs and pros.
Correct.
And you also train the everyday person looking to either increase their fitness or learn about Brazilian Jiu Jitsu or kickboxing.
Absolutely. Mixed martial arts is a great workout. You come, you learn how, it's good to know how to defend yourself. It's a great workout. We have the dumbbells and the weights here, but I'd rather be on the mats rolling and throwing punches and hitting the bags, and really helps you get in shape and really learn a lot about yourself in the process. All
right, and Mike, you are the Brazilian Jiu Jitsu trainer.
I am.
Tell us about your background and what's the goal here with Brazilian Jiu Jitsu?
The goal is that when the fight hits the ground, whether it's MMA, self-defense, street situation, that we want to be able to control that action, be calm, relaxed, and be able to finish the fight. For the most part, with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you don't even need to throw strikes. You could finish a fight by putting a guy to sleep, just subduing him, or if need be, breaking an arm or leg or whatever. So that's our goal. When the fight hits the ground, what do we do? I do have a wrestling coach also, a guy named Brad, who helps basically with the transition from the stand-up, where Corey's, helping the guys with striking, to bring it to the ground. But once we get to the ground, how do we finish the fight? How do we end it right then and there? An interesting thing about what we do here also is if you asked our guys, how many guys, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is considered a martial art, and martial art is always, considered like self-defense. That's what a lot of people think. But I think if you ask the guys here, about 90% of our guys would tell you they don't do it for self-defense. Even though that's a great aspect to it, I walk around very confident that if I got into an altercation, I'd be okay. But for the most part, it's the workout. It's the environment. It's meeting people that are like-minded, that enjoy the same things you enjoy, getting in shape and having a good time doing it. It beats the hell out of 40 minutes on a treadmill, I'll tell you that. And you get a better workout. You use your whole body all at once and, train hard and have fun.
So let me get this straight. Although you do cater to the everyday person looking to get in shape and learn either BJJ or kickboxing, you also have some world-class trainers here that if somebody wants to take it to the next level, they can come here and learn how to fight from the trainer of Muay Thai for John Bones Jones, or tell us about your pro fighter.
That's correct. Basically you could do whatever you want here. We're not here to force you to be a fighter. We're here to just whatever you want to do, whether it's for sport, hobby, or if you want to be a pro fighter or amateur fighter, wherever you want to take it, we're here to help you. We're here to help you to achieve your goals. We brought in a guy like Stone Horse because he has experience. He has experience with high-level professional fighters. And we're still at the starting stages and trying to build up to that. So a guy like Stone Horse really knows how to run guys, to their max, and really make sure that guys, are performing at their peak level. So when they get in the cage or the ring, wherever it is, they're not going to quit on themselves, but they're going to push through it. As far as my job here, my job is basically to make sure that when they do hit the ground, if they want to be more of a stand-up fighter, how to get back up and how to avoid submissions. If they want to be a submission fighter, how to control the fight and finish the fight.
Now tell us a little bit about the facilities. I see you have weights here, you have mats here, you have a ring here, you're going to get an octagon here, you've got the heavy bags.
Yeah. We got the octagon already. We just got to finish leveling out the floor. Okay. We're waiting for the mats to come. We got some brand new mats coming in. It's supposed to be last week, but they're coming. We got about 1,300 square feet of wrestling mats, a 16-foot boxing ring, all sorts of different heavy bags, Thai bags, and then we got a 20-foot hexagon cage that about ready to go up this week.
Okay.
Keeping our fingers crossed on that one. And then we also just have the weight training, stuff in case you do want to come in here, hit the weights, whatever you need to do, whether it's for, muscular endurance or bulking up. I believe a lot in also in body weight exercises. So as important as our weights are, having other people here willing to let you, use their body and vice versa is important too, because, realistically when you fight, it's not a static thing that you're fighting. You're fighting something that's moving, and that's a person. So it's important to have that sort of training.
Well, last thing, tell us about Dustin. You have an amateur fighter that's going to fight next week.
Yeah, it's Dustin Herkam, Dexter. He fights next week in Messina, New York. He's 2-1 as an amateur, so this will be his fourth pro fight. So we're looking forward to that. He's training extremely hard every day, twice a day in the gym, working on his wrestling, his jiu-jitsu, his boxing, his kickboxing, and working on his head movement. Try some new things in this fight.
Great, great. Well, you heard it right here. If you want to be a pro fighter, if you want to be an amateur fighter going to a pro fighter, or if you just want to get exercise and learn about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing, and you're in the Lockport area, come right here to WNY, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Kickboxing. And the address is?
6412 South Transit Road.
Thank you very much, and good luck to your fighter next week. It was great talking to you guys. Thank you.